What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another SLA video. All right, guys, this is going to be a pretty sensitive topic for me, okay? So if you guys have been watching me from early access day one to now, you guys know that after 200 videos, I've proven that I do a lot of my testing, right? I don't just speak to speak. I don't give you guys information without having some form of proof. Now, there have been some rumblings about stats and the fact that I'm helping some people incorrectly. So let me just kind of straighten this out and show you guys some proof. All right. Now I'm on my free-to-play account right now. All right. This is my new free-to-play account. As a matter of fact, I currently am running the following. All right. I have Westwind, Plum Sword. I have full strength. I have 0 in perception. Now this is where the video is going. Perception and strength. When I did my original testing from day one, I said agility, perception. I was wrong. I corrected that, made a second video. I said, listen, guys, did more testing, strength and perception comes on top. And at that point, I was correct. Perception and strength were on top. So then I got to chapter 15. Now remember, when I played my early access free-to-play account and my pay-to-win account, my free-to-play access account was stuck on chapter 15.2, 15.4, and 15.5 for a couple days. That's when I was using strength and perception. I'm going to be real with you guys. The moment I switched from strength, perception to all strength, done. Same day, 0 problems. And I'm not talking about like luck. I'm talking about legit 0 problems. Let me explain to you guys why that happened, okay? And remember, early access to now, crit damage was broken. So I did this without 0 crit. Now I'm going to show you guys the video real quick, okay? Just so you guys are on the same page and we all understand that this actually does exist. I'm not making stuff up. So I'm going to go ahead and do F2P. And this is, again, I don't have to do this. You guys don't have to believe me if you don't want to. I'm giving you information based on my own time and effort to test. This is the video. Free-to-play SR account is finished. All right? If you've been following my journey, you know what this is all about. I did this completely using SR units only and SR weapons only. I use 0 SSRs and I use like at all. And even people were like, yo, use the free scythe. I said, no, I'm not doing that. So Orb of Avarice, Westwind. All right. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you had an A3 Westwind. Listen, try doing it the same way then. 0 SSRs being used for heroes, 0 SSRs used for weapons. I promise you, you will struggle. All right. So when it came down to it, all my testing went to this. I hit level 55. All right. I had 5 points acquired. This is the hardest stage, in my opinion, which was the stage right before Methus. All right. I talk a little bit about the situation and finally that I finished it. Now I'm going to fast forward a bit for you guys. You guys can see here, hypothesis confirmed. That's the stage. All right. Now we're going to go over to the Methus stage, which is, now you have to understand, the Soul Shepherd stage is 169K. I'm living in red. I have 119K at this point. 119K. If you guys know anything that happened back in early access, if you were in red, everything got gimped. Even more so than now. And we showed you guys a video showing that they've actually improved that. So here's the whole point. If you're going to be going into perception or precision, whichever one you want to call it, if you're free to play, when you get to higher levels, 90% of the time, your CP is in red. You're getting gimped for every single stat. So why would you even bother putting it into perception when you're losing all of it? So why would you not put it into strength or attack where the maximum damage increases there, even though so let's put it this way. All right. My perception here might be 75%. Yours might be 99. Because my attack is so much higher, I have a 75% chance to do higher damage than your 90% doing lower damage. You know what I mean? And we understand something about this game is percentages are RNG. 75% can be 99%, can also be 75%, can also be 50%, right? So yes, you're getting more accurate readings with perception, but the moment you hit the red, that perception number drops anyway. So you're not going to get that total number you're aiming for. So people seem to forget that. So before people call me out for giving people the wrong information, do your own damn testing. I have proof. And so I'm a little heated about this because people have been, not most people, it's been a very small number of people being like, oh, he's giving the wrong information. I have proof. I have video proof, as a matter of fact. Look how bad the loading time was in early access, by the way. For people who complain, look how bad that was, okay? So I'm talking about this a little bit. I'm going through some of these things, and I'm going to show you guys real quick where my stats are, okay? Look. Look. Boom. All of it. Every single bit of my attack, 0 into perception. Okay? Now, if you look at this, 66.2%. Yeah, I finished all of Chapter 15 with crit damage broken. All right, an A0 Orb of Avarice, an A3 Westwind, Parkheejin, Jinno as my SSR units, and I think it was Hong Suk. Yeah, all SRs. No SSRs in sight. So before people start slandering my testing, please do some of your own. Okay, if you guys don't believe me, this is level 55 right here, right? You guys can see it. I'm proving it right now. I'm going to go into the Methus fight right now, and I'm going to beat the Methus fight with this exact setup, right? And it's again, I will prove it to you guys. Again, showing you guys exactly where I'm at. 52% crit, because what's the point? When you're red, crit damage doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, we knew at this point it was broken. I was like, what the hell's the point of having that? So what mattered most was attack. Attack mattered most. And I just want to clear this up, because a lot of people don't understand that concept. Everyone's like, no, precision does matter. You're right. If you can stay in the white, precision does matter. If your attack is high enough, absolutely does matter. But at the end of the day, attack is king. There is no ceiling for attack. Attack can scale, and it does give you the most amount of CP for Jinnu. So the fact that people are still arguing this and are not showing proof, here's my proof, right? So let's just show you guys real quick. Here's my team, right? Look at it. Oh, I used Nam, sorry. So this is my team. I used Parkheejin, Nam, Jinno. You guys can see I am in the red at 119k 362. This battle is 169 500. You can't see Methus's face because I'm covering it, obviously, with my other camera as well, but you'll see it in the fight. I'm using blades because, again, my attack matters more than crit right now. I'm gimped. I have no precision. I have no crit rate. I have no crit damage. Irrelevant. Right now, I'm going on sheer damage with attack, okay? So let's get into the fight. I'll show you guys exactly how this works, right? So here's the Methus fight, and this is me just proving it. Now, again, play how you guys want to play. My job as a content creator, and I take this with a lot of pride, is to show you guys proof, right? I don't just talk to talk. I actually want to show you guys proof. And I don't want to just be like, hey, this unit's good. This is a good way to play this game. Here are the good stats. I don't do that. I actually show you guys. If you guys have been following my live streams, if you've been following me from day one, when this game launched, I have been showing you testing. And I think that's the most important thing. Yes, I've made mistakes along the way, but I've corrected those mistakes. And I'm very confident in this exact conclusion, right? And I think I've shown you guys in the game power video how much attack gives Jinnu versus how much perception gives Jinnu, right? For CP. So if you're looking to stay in the white, which matters quite honestly the most, you're better off giving him the best stats to give him the most amount of combat power. So you guys can see here, again, I'm not really critting. There's one crit there out of like 5, right? So it's at the end of the day, I'm just trying to do as much attack as I possibly can, all right? So here we go. We're going through this, blah, 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 right? Let's get to Methus here. So again, all of my damage is coming through from just basic attacks. I barely crit at all. So it's all strategy, it's all gameplay, but at the end of the day, guys, it's attack. That's what's winning the battle. My perception is shit right now. It's 66%, right? So, but at the 66% mark, I have a 66% chance to do maximum damage, which is a higher ceiling because everything is put into my attack. So again, think of it that way. Think of how much sense that makes. You live as a free-to-play player in the red CP. You're constantly penalized for being in the red CP. You're losing a lot of your stats in the red combat power. So why would you focus on a stat that you're going to lose when you can increase your total amount of damage and make your life easier? This is level 55, 119k. This is a completion of the last stage. And remember, again, I'm going to repeat this. Early access crit damage did not work. It did not work. So I am gimped even further because early access had no crit damage that was working. And I was still managing to beat this. And just to prove it that I beat it, here is the last little bit with 22 seconds left. Done. So take my results as you will. I'm coming at this with genuine concern for people's ability to trash talk my testing without showing me proof. What I would love to see is, instead of those people trash talking me, and again, I want, and I'm doing this for a reason, guys, not because they're trash talking me, but because people are being fed information without proof. I wish these people would come to me and be like, hey, Payne, listen, I heard you did this. Here is our testing. Here's our results. It's better than yours. And I'd be like, oh shit, okay. And if you know anything about me, Obscure Mouse is a prime example. I will make a video and be like, hey guys, credit to these people. This is a better result than mine. Because here's the truth at the end of the day. There's many ways to get to the end of this result. It's not always one straight path. You can go many linear paths to get here. But my path works. My path has testing. My path has proof. So I'm hoping, guys, that this kind of helps you understand why I did the way I did it, why I'm explaining to you guys what I'm explaining to you, and how a SR free-to-play SR-only account finished all of early access normal story mode in 25 days with only 119k power. I'm about to do it again way earlier because this time crit damage works, and I'm already almost at chapter 14 in 7 days. So again, I'm going all strength in my current free-to-play account, so I hope you guys understand I'm not just talking out of my ass, I'm actually giving you proof. Alright guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if this is not proof to you, I don't know what is. I'm just trying to explain to you guys my methods, and hopefully this kind of clears up some things. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.